Okay, what's up? Starting off today's video a little different. So last episode we were tearing apart a block. We're still doing that, but we gotta stay moving because Destin's coming up, which is in like a month. AP's picking up his head studs.
Yes,
got the
sir.
goodies. So we're about to go get my tank to my car powder coated. I guess we're doing white. We do white. White's gonna look good. It look nice, simple and clean. Doing the trunk back to being simple. So right now that's what we're doing. Heading out to Richie. He's our powder coater. So
Stay tuned.
let's get into today's vlog. So completely missed prepping everything. So what Richie was telling us, okay, let me just show you what he does. All right, anyways, so what Richie said was we had to hit everything with like 80 grit sandpaper just so everything would stick and it'd lay out good. So missed all that.
Sandblasting, all that. So
Completely forgot.
Now warming up.
Yeah, so it's kind of chilly. It's like 40 degrees. So we put it in this big old oven for 30 minutes, something like that, just to dry out because we pressure washed it with like 400 degree water just to clean it up. But anyways, there was water in it, so it's in there right now heating up. And then after that, we're going to put it over there, powder it, throw it back in there, see how it comes out. Oh, this is his 16 model Jeep. Custom bit lift. I think it's a 12-inch. Everything powder coated himself, which is like this crazy like flat purple and white, which is a perfect duo. Everything else is down in his other shop. I sold him some 26s and 40s, so we'll see. This is what it looks like right now. When you put this thing together, AP, this thing is gonna be nuts.
Make me want to go back lift it again.
Here we go. Here we go. But it don't look too big in the video, but once the 26, 14s go on and 40s, it's gonna be pretty stiff. If I would say, wait, hold on, pause. I mean, all right, it's gonna be pretty tall. I'm sorry. So we're back at the shop. Got everything powder coated. Looks phenomenal. So before I hop back on this, AP's like, yo, you gotta come look at this. This was the reason it was making that knocking noise. So this was the problem. So I'm gonna let him show you what it was doing. Here's that side. Now listen.
No more, no.
No. Found the issue. So I never even looked at mine to see what it did. But now we found out why this one was making that knocking noise. Like if there's like 4 or 5 people trying to get out of the block. So Subaru, you're cut off. But we're going to put you back together. All right, so we got everything back. I did have one bad compressor. So I have a new one. I had to wait for that to come in. I got that. So now everything's powder coated and stuff. I can start putting this back in here. I did have the wood in here, which kind of got scratched up and stuff because I had this little container in there and it was back and forth. Then I had 110 in a box, so it just scratched it the heck up. So I want to take this out because I'm over that, and I put the factory board back in here. And I think it's going to look a whole lot better because less is more, in my opinion. So I'm just going to put everything back together and see how it looks. And if I don't like it, I can get new wood or whatever we're going to do. So start throwing everything back in here. Let's go. And just like I thought, this looks a whole lot better. AP, less is more or less is more?
Less is more.
I thought so too. So it looks way better. Obviously, this area is kind of dirty just because I made a hell of a mess. But I think it looks sick. I love it. It's great. It's dope. So now we're done with this. Let's go finish the motor. I feel like we spend way more time cleaning up after all this mess is made than actually building stuff. Like, huge mess. Oh, by the way, I got a Harley. I'm going to make it like a Cholo bike, which is tight. Softail. We'll get into that series here shortly. I still got a lot of stuff to do on that. But, got one head on. Head bolts are in. Let's go ahead and torque it down. Get the other head off. And hopefully, maybe, we might be able to put this thing in the car. But I'm not trying to make no promises yet. as As you can see, both heads are fully on. There's some things this thing does need. It still needs the bolts. We're going to go ahead and replace all 4. The dealership said they're on back order for who knows how long. They couldn't tell us really an ETA on when they'd be here, but we've seen Subimaz does have some in stock, so we're going to get some from there. We are waiting on the seals to get here too, which Subaru has. It's supposed to be here Monday or Tuesday. So other than where we are right now, the motor is pretty much fully assembled. Waiting on the TGV gaskets to get here too, which should be here Monday or Tuesday. So other than that, we're calling it quits on this thing. This is as far as we can get with everything we've got. So super stoked on how quick this thing is coming together. This thing just looks disgusting compared to this thing, and I'm super excited to have this thing fully together. I know AP's excited. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll have this thing back in our car and running. As for tonight, we are done. We are tired. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. This was fun, but we're ready to go to hell home. So on that note, we're just going to catch y'all on the next one. So you guys stay blessed. Stay tuned to the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.